Swati Hotkar, technical research analyst at Nirmal Bang, is now joining us. Swati, as far as Nifty is concerned, just refuses to break 8600, and now that becomes a big support.
Yes, we have seen a good rally. That last week we have seen that the Nifty has just took a support of 8500, and we have seen a bounce back rally back towards above 8600 marks level. So any closing above 8600 indicates a very good sign as of now. But on upper side, the resistance has been remained same, that is 8720 odd levels is the strong resistance level. Unless and until we don't get a rally or say the surpass of the 8720 odd levels, the upside rally will be a restricted, whereas the downside it will be 8500 as a strong resistance, which means we can say that the Nifty as of now just rallying within the 220 odd points down in a very tight range. On every dips towards 8500 can be act as a fresh buying position as such. On any dips towards 8500, definitely one should take a long positions on the Nifty for a target of a 8720, 8740 odd levels. Only a breakout of that level will open a gate for 8800 say or 8900 on the upper level. So the overall view is positive. Buy on dips strategy should be definitely adopted in this kind of a market.
Right, buy on dips should be the strategy. What will be your view on DLF Limited? It's up today 1.5%, 2%. Volumes are good.
DLF, we have seen that it just trading in a very side range. We have seen a very good momentum into this particular counter. But as of now, I will suggest ki just wait and watch policy should be adopted in this particular counter, because the rally has been restricted as such, and will on every dips towards that particular counter will act as a very good buying opportunity. But at the current level, one should definitely hold on any long position into this particular sectors as such.
Right. So, you know, which dip you were talking about? What's the level at which you would look to buy this?
I will suggest buy on any dips towards 155, 150 odd levels can be a good level for a buying purpose as such.
Right. And say if you buy at 155, what should be the stop loss that you would keep?
Stop loss I will recommend at 148 odd levels will be a strong stop loss for this particular counter. Any then if we get a breakout of a 170 on the upside, then definitely a rally will be towards 180, 190 on the upside. So on any dips can be utilized for a buying purpose. Maintain the strict stop loss of a 148 on the downside.
Right. As far as supply is concerned, 553 at the day's high, 7% higher. Is it just telling you that the momentum is strong, or you believe that we are coming in towards the end of the momentum that started maybe today morning?
See, in the Cipla, we have just within a one day, we have seen a very good momentum of around 6-7% upsides. So it might be a short term movement as such, definitely, but at the current level, I will not suggest to generate any long positions, because we have seen a very good momentum into the intraday basis as such only. Any dips towards 540, say in between 540 to 530 odd levels, that dips should be utilized for the buying purpose, so that our risk reward will be in our favor. Maintain the stop loss of a 530 on a downside, and upside the first immediate target will be a 570 and 580.
Right, 570 and 580, but you would advise to only buy around 540. There's no point jumping on this name right now.
Correct.
Right. How would you look at some of the other pharma names? You know, DVS is up about strongly. Some of the others like Sun, maybe Aurobindo are on the lower side. Do you think it will be very, very specific and very, very different?
I will not suggest buying into this particular counters, say the Pharma or the Divis Lab. Divis Lab is really doing very well from the last 2 to 3 trading sessions, but as of now, it facing a strong resistance of 1280, 1290 odd levels. It generally, as of now, it's currently trading at their resistance levels. So at the current moment, I will not suggest any fresh long position into the Davis Lab. The overall pharma sector is not performing very well as such. So I am just remaining a sideline into this particular sector as such overall.
How would you look at Adani Ports? 274, 275, 6% move today.
Adani Port, yeah, definitely it has given a very good rally on the weekly chart. We have seen that the stock has just given a breakout of a long-term trend line at such breakouts. As of now, it currently is trading near its support levels at around 255, 260 all levels. Upside, it has an immediate resistance of 280. Once it's manages to surpass that level, then definitely upside target, I believe it has a potential to reach up to 300 and 310 all levels. So I will recommend all the clients to utilize a dips as a buying strategy. Any dips to a 260 odd level can definitely is a good level for the buying purpose for a short term target, say for the 2 to 3 months, for a target of a 300 rupees.
Right, but do you think that, crossing of 250, it was a big hurdle when it went down. Now again around the 250, you will see some support coming in?
Yes, definitely. 250 is acting as a very strong support. If we look towards the last few weeks data, we have seen whenever the stock comes down to nearly about 245, 250 odd levels, we have seen a bounce back rally which takes the stock towards 280 odd levels. So now, that indicates that the 250, 245 is a strong support level, whereas the 280 is the immediate resistance levels. So any move about that levels on the closing basis definitely will take a stock towards 300, 300 and plus.
How would you look at Reliance Infra?
Yeah, Reliance Infra is actually one of my favorite counter at the current levels. Today also we have given a buy call on this particular counter at around 580 odd levels. Definitely it has a very strong potential to reach up to 610, 620 on the higher side. Whereas on the downside, it just maintaining a very strong support of a 560 to 565 odd levels. So any dips towards again back towards 580, definitely once you take a buy call with a stop loss of a 560 for a target of a 610 and 620.
What did you say about the target?
610 and 620 on the upside.
Right, that was also the Jan high, right?
Correct.
Right. How would you look at Reliance Capital?
Reliance Capital, not much as such, looks attractive compared to the Reliance Infrastructure, so I will not recommend any buy or say the sell call in this particular counter.
Right. Thank you so much, Swati, for joining us this afternoon.